We are on LFM for the Thermal Grizzlies Rookie Sprint Series in Split 4. It's our second ever race on LFM. It's a whole new challenge, but this is how the qualifying ended up. We are starting P7, and just up ahead of us, right in front, we've got Sparks Theory, who's one of the friends of the channel. Go and check him out. But it's an exciting race. I'm looking forward to this one. I did pretty bad in my first ever race at Spa. It wasn't great, but now I've found a car that I can handle. The BMW M4. It handles absolutely stunning. We got a nice setup and we're about to go green, avoiding getting any penalty like it happened last time, keeping under that 70 kilometers an hour, and we go green. As we go green, we're going to try and hold position, but up ahead there's a bit of drama, and 3, 4, 5 cars are maybe more. The whole packet reminds me of Spa 98 on the Formula 1 Grand Prix, where the whole grid lost position. It was absolute chaos. We're going to have a look at that in a second, but we go into turn 1 and try and hunt down P1 and P2. We've moved up from P7 to P3. Absolutely incredible start. We got lucky there. We avoided all the drama. And as you can see behind us, hardly anyone there, just a Ferrari, but we're going to go and try and make a move, and we're not going to keep up with these guys. But let's have a look at the replay and see what actually happened. Going in there, 3 cars went into 1. It didn't really work. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a racing incident. That's how I see it. It's purely racing incident, and we're going to have a look from the onboard as to what actually happened. The blue car there swerved a bit to the left. Sparks didn't really have much place to go, but it's also because the guy behind in P6 had an excellent start and just happened to be there. It's racing incident, but we're going to move on. We're going to have a look at how we're doing. We're in middle of lap 1, and we've been hounded by the Ferrari. They're putting me under pressure, and I'm going to go into this corner that I struggle with every game, every simulator. I always struggle here. It's a ridiculous corner. It's off camber, and I've lost P3 to Palladino. As you can see, I'm not very happy there. I've left the camera on as well, so you can get an idea of what I'm doing, almost like if it was live streaming. But we've got Pinter behind. As we go into the chicane here, it's a very tricky one. I've gone wide and I've let Pinter come a bit close. But more importantly, I've gained a position. I've not lost the position is what I mean. And I've actually stayed in P4. As you can see, we got a track limit warning. Not a warning, just no time gain. We had one warning earlier in the race. But as we go down the straight, we're going to look all the way up ahead, and we're going to see that the yellow flag has come out. There's a bit of drama up ahead, and looks like a couple of cars are off circuit. One of them being Sparks. He's had a total nightmare in this race, but he pulls out the way and lets us through, just so we can try and hunt down the guys in P3. But let's have a look at what happened here. So Sparks has gone into the pits to repair the damage from that crash in the start. And this is the blue car that was also involved. It looks like they had a collision, and he wasn't happy, so he seems to have taken the blame to Sparks here. And as Sparks goes into the braking zone into turn 1, he gets absolutely destroyed, spinning into the barrier, and that's another unfortunate incident. It looks like that's totally at fault from that blue car there. Going into lap 8 actually. We've made a mistake going into this long right-hander, and that's going to allow Pinter to run right up alongside us, going into T3, and it's going to get the move done. We're going to try and make the move on there, but I'm looking right behind because we've got Briois right behind in the Porsche, trying to make a move and trying to put me under pressure. He's gone a little bit wide, and it's given me a little bit of a braking room. But later on in the lap, we go into the braking zone, into this tight, twisty section here, and I don't know what happened here. I think he might have hit the brakes a little early, caught me off guard.
Come on.
Mate, tell me what you think. I wasn't very happy at the time, but it's not helped, and Briois has gone through. But let's look at the replay. We've gone in, we've had a bit of a contact there. We've then had another contact because the McLaren's come back on track, so I think it's a racing incident. Let me know what you think in there. But we've lost the position to Briois, who's now in P3. But into the last lap, we've made another mistake. We go into the gravel and we let Pinter go through. Is that karma hitting me back in the bum? Because was it my fault? And that's just how it's meant to have played out. But looking up ahead, Volpe, who was at the start of the race near the front, it's got a drive-through penalty, so that could have been a much better finish. But at the end, we just try and finish the race out. We're still pushing like crazy to try and round out the race. But that's all she wrote. We finished P6 with a 30-second penalty for Volpe, so that's given us an overall P5. As you can see, a really good result. It's really helped me out massively. So thank you for watching. Do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next LFM race.